Let's see what the Texas resident issuing call to action has to say.
I'm sure by now, by the time you see this, you'll see the Supreme Court just ruled in favor of Biden to cut through our barbed wire fence that's protecting Texas's border. This is my call to action for y'all. I want you guys to contact Governor Abbott and share your support for him. I'm gonna put up the link here in a minute. It'll be down below, but also here is his contact information for you to call directly and just let him know we support him. We need to keep fighting.
What's going on with the hair situation? Oh, this is okay. Are you ready? This is a crunchy granola liberal that used to live in California and absolutely went nutty mode, like complete nutty mode during COVID and lost their fucking mind. Okay. Still granola, still crunchy, definitely hardline QAnon believing right-wing person who went to Texas. There are so many of them. Okay. Not just crunchy granola or whatever, but there are so many people. That's like half of the Texas population. Texas's OG population, like, you know, multi-generational Texans are nowhere near as hardline right-wing, especially those that live in the cities, are nowhere near as hardline right-wing. Okay. It's all the fucking fresh off the boat motherfuckers that come into Texas because they're like, oh yeah, I moved into Texas because, you know, that's how it is. It's like right wing. It's right wing as hell, right? Like that's why I'm there. There are so many people like this. Another version of this is obviously like the people that, you know, the Joe Rogans of the world, exactly. The Joe Rogans of the world that go to Texas and they're just like they you know, adorn the yee ass mentality inside of Texas. There's plenty of people in Texas that are like Hank Hill, exactly. That are just like, yeah, whatever. Texas born and raised people are not like this, okay? But it doesn't matter because there's a lot of people that move into Texas and change the voter patterns aggressively. Something to remember. I think Beto, when he first popped off as like a progressive beacon in Texas, had a much larger percentage of the multi-generational Texan vote than Ted Cruz did. Ted Cruz was all first timers voting in Texas for the first time ever because they came in from different states.
We're not going to give up. The border is ours to protect, and Biden's immigration policies are not going to stand anymore. We are done. Here are the phone numbers. You can reach him directly.
This also proves my point over and over again, which is that like everyone is a liberal at the end of the day. Okay? Everyone is a liberal at the end of the day. No, boo, you're wrong. Doesn't know Texas history at all. What the fuck do you mean? What am I wrong about with Texas? Texas is a non-voting state. Texas has a steady flow of traffic from other states with all of the worst pieces of shit from other states moving into Texas to like live out their right-wing fantasies. Okay? That's 100% correct. I don't believe that this person is a lifelong Texan, okay? I feel like if I were to look at their fucking TikTok, they're someone whose brain broke. They either came into Texas after COVID, or even if they were like a crunchy granola lib in Texas before COVID, the COVID shit broke their brain permanently and made them into right-wing people. Center right libs from California go to Texas, shoot a gun one time, and all of a sudden they have 46 Texas for life in their bio. Yeah. No, they live out like lifelong. They live out like a lifelong fantasy of what they think it is to be like a conservative from Texas, what they think it is to be a Texan. Whether it's someone who grew up in the South, this person is 100% a native Texan. My take on the Texas saga. My Texas saga point that is super prescient is the fact that she is so lib coded. Not just the hair and the behavior, like not the aesthetics, but the way she speaks. Like, actually, like our identity is under attack and we need to be, Biden is doing a bodies in spaces by removing the concertina wire from the border. And like the Texas identity is supposed to be defended with any means necessary. And here's how you can take action. It's like, what the fuck are you saying?
Ruled in favor of Biden to cut through our barbed wire fence that's protecting Texas's border. This is my call to action for y'all. I want you guys to contact Governor Abbott and share your support for him. I'm gonna put up the link here in a minute. It'll be down below, but also here is his contact information for you to call directly and just let him know. We support him. We need to keep fighting. We're not gonna give up. The border is ours to protect, and Biden's immigration policies are not gonna stand anymore. We are done. Here are the phone numbers. You can reach him directly. And like I said, I'm gonna put the link below to email him if you so choose.
It's awesome. You sound like that? Yeah, always. Thank you.
This may be the start of the Civil War as we know it, but
I famously always talk about how the Civil War is happening in America.
we are not gonna back down. Sorry, ain't happening.
This is so Marvel Cinematic Universe Funko Pop soy face coded. Okay? Like, sorry, not gonna back down, sweaty. It's like the words and the aesthetics kind of align, but the meaning behind the words is like the ideology behind it is just the entire opposite. Why? Because everyone is a fucking liberal. That's it. Everyone's a goddamn libtard, okay? That's it. People don't do the regular old racism no more. They don't just go, yeah, I hate them brown folk coming over here, okay? They talk about bodies and spaces and the unique Texan culture, which is, of course, hilarious to say about Texas. It's like the most Mexican state in America, but, you know, we're not even going to get into that fucking shit. So stupid. Texas has a unique indigenous culture, and by that I mean like indigenous white culture. And a lot of these migrants that are coming in have very barbaric opinions and want to ruin the beauty of Texas. And therefore, we have to protect our autonomy. Like, just say you hate brown people despite living in one of the brownest fucking states in America. Okay, that's it.
We're not going to back down. Sorry, ain't happening. Abbott, we support you, and we will constantly support you. The rest of
She used to be 100% a lib, but I think she was always a Texan.
My name is Brian. I'm a 48-year-old gay guy in Texas.
Hi, Brian. My name is Stephanie, and I'm a 40-year-old straight chick. But I live in a 40-foot toy hauler on the lake. This is my view.
That's her.
And I'm only about 4 hours away from you in Grapevine. And I'm not really good at fishing, but I bow hunt. So if you ever just want a quick getaway for some free bass fishing on this wonderful lake of ours, just hit me up. And I'd be happy to entertain you.
Bro, what the hell? What the hell? How did this happen? How did this happen?
I really do love my life here on the lake, and I could totally use more friends. Also, I own my own company too, so we could talk a lot about stuff like that if you needed to. Beyond.
This is from 2021. That's from 2021, dude. That's crazy. I thought at that point, like, she would have already been, you know, she would have definitely had the dreads at least, like the white people dreads. He never called her. That's what happened. He never showed up. He never showed up to the Grapevine to get some bass fishing going.